Hello everyone, my name is Lucy and I'm a senior contractor care consultant and anxiety ambassador here at Outsource. As part of our continued celebrations for Neurodiversity Celebration Week, I wanted to take a moment to share my story as a neurodivergent woman. As a neurodivergent professional, I know firsthand how important reasonable adjustments are, but I also know how nerve-wracking it can be to start that conversation. We often worry about being judged or not being taken seriously. However, I've learned that the right adjustments can make a huge difference, not just in productivity, but in overall well-being at work. So, how do you start that conversation? My biggest piece of advice is to approach it with confidence and clarity. Whether you discuss it one-to-one with your manager, during onboarding, through a HR representative, frame it in a way so that it enhances your performance rather than burden your employer. Identifying your own needs is just as important as asking for them. Before you speak to your employer, take some time to reflect on what helps you thrive. This could be very small environment changes, such as flexible working arrangements, or something slightly bigger, like a specialized piece of kit. One thing that helped me was making a list of challenges I faced and some of the adjustments I feel we could make to address them. I also sought guidance from neurodiversity mentors online and other platforms. Having this clarity made it so much easier to communicate what I needed when the time came for me to talk about what I need. Some of the adjustments that I've made personally for myself is ensuring that written instructions are as clear and concise as possible, and verbal instructions are willing to be repeated multiple times so that I can ensure I have got the information correct. I also like to have access to quiet spaces. You can even have noise cancelling headphones, extended deadlines for processing heavy tasks, or flexible working hours. These are just some of the small changes that have made a huge impact on my ability to work efficiently and comfortably. For me personally, having someone speak through a task followed by clear bullet points of what they need from me helps me process the information more efficiently. And flexible working arrangements allows me to structure my day in a way that works best for my focus and my energy levels. These simple adjustments have helped me thrive in my role, and Outsource has been great at supporting me. For example, with my dyslexia, they have provided me with a coloured screen acetate. I've got software on my computer, which helps me with my reading. I've also got a dyslexia-friendly keyboard with the open dyslexic font on it. They also spent the time to ensure that I had everything I needed around me to feel safe and comfortable. But I also know that if I do need anything else in the future, they are ready to accommodate and they want to support me in my success. Advocating for yourself can feel intimidating, but remember that you deserve to work in an environment where you can succeed. My top strategies include clear communication, finding allies within the workspace, and demonstrating how those small adjustments can lead to better outcomes for everyone. When I first started advocating for myself, I was very nervous about how it would be received. But I've learned that when I approach the conversation with confidence and focus on the benefits, both myself and my employer, it's much easier to gain support. For employers and managers, I want to highlight how valuable reasonable adjustments can be. When neurodivergent employees are supported, productivity increases, retention improves, overall team morale boosts. It's not just about the individual success, it's about creating a more inclusive environment and an effective workspace for everyone involved. The small accommodations can lead to big results. A little flexibility and understanding can go a long way. For my fellow neurodivergent professionals, my message to you is this: don't be afraid to ask for what you need. Your neurodivergence is not a weakness, it's a strength. And finding a workplace that values and supports you is key. And advocating for yourself is an important step in that journey. You are not alone. There are communities, mentors, and allies who want to see you thrive. So keep pushing forward, embrace your unique strengths, and know that you deserve to work in an environment where you can just truly be yourself. Thank you for listening, and let's continue to work together to make our workplaces more inclusive for everyone. Happy Neurodiversity Celebration Week.